think I should close the kahige gisisio kiu na higahige giki tugena some quiet tienda kuhigwo muno ni undu wa urugari nyingi kenda ukinyovu kikiraruma. Now Proverbs 9 I think it's Proverbs 9:1 or 9:7, whatever. It's just Proverbs 9 something. I think the Proverbs 9 and then 1 to 7 or somewhere in between. Now, Proverbs here called yatiriri. Aneka ugatiriri. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. The Proverbs iruga. So aduni medete muno hau no matiedete kurikia toduga the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Igasoke gathi na mbere akagugatiriri. And knowledge, I've written it down so that you don't say I'm plagiarizing. Proverbs 9. Fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. I've written it down. Don't say I'm reading my own things. That is your Proverbs. You can go to your Bible. You can go to your King James Bible. You can go to Dr. Gatonye's Bible. You can go to whichever Bible you want to go to. As long as it's from that Bible, you are going to hear that line. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. That is what they say in the Proverbs. Now, why should you fear the Lord? Okay? I keep telling you, I keep reminding you that spirits love what? Signs, symbols, numbers, letters. Okay? Because those are similar. It's easy to remember a J. It's easy to remember a certain number. Let me tilt this camera kidogo. Yeah, right there. So it's easier to remember a symbol or a sign or a signature hill. Ukauga hare ugutugeraga ri hare hetagwo Kinongi. So Kinongi is a signature hill. Atukiumana iku no nginya ogere Kinongi. It's a signature hill. So by default everyone has to keep remembering Kinongi nginya mundu tari ngari. Igua ko kinyita ni ndakweria ya Kinongi ukarigwo na ni gukua kuwetwo ni ngari ndari atwarithia ngari akaigua getia ngiari aramenya ati hau ni Kinongi tondu Kinongi ni signature. It's a signature hill. Okay? So the sign or the spirit likes understanding signs and symbols and signatures and all that ideology na maundu magita mau. Okay? Now, you ndina kiuria kinene muno. Wewe hoya ngomai kana hoya saitani? Are you following the so-called God because you say you follow God, or are you an active agent of the devil, aka Satan? Okay? Now, you can share the video as the video goes on. This is one of those videos gweraga sikorago siekerea. Sikorago sie na mwaki wasio. We are going to the new moon. Is it the new moon or the full moon when you kojera? Okay? So we are slightly in Leo. So when the moon is slightly in Leo before being exalted to the next planet, Leo is about expressing yourself. So I may be having something in my moon, but because of that Leo energy, that lion, I have to express it in a kind of like showing off way. So it's gonna be a beautiful video because I'll be kind of like, showing off. Okay? And remember, Jegamu Dakadari Mweri, my moon was in Leo. When I was born as a Taurus, my moon is exalted in Taurus. So my moon was in Leo. Okay? And there's some slight Leo energy on the moon now. Now, ukakigua worio wega muno, ukaigua makiuga ati witigire Ngai. Ati no tutaithie wo witigira. Tutaithie wo witigira. Okay. Tutaithie wo witigira Ngai. That's a very good thing. That's a very good thing. So why are you scared of God? The reason is because subconsciously, whether you are told to fear God or you are not told to fear God, subconsciously you fear God. And I tell you why. ibuku rirakwira atiriri, in religion, in your Bible, in your title, it says that the ruler of this world is Satan. Tiniedauga, ijenga wa muthaka uga, it's in your book, it's in your Bible, that the ruler of this world is Satan. The book says so. So if the ruler of this world is Satan, yet you know that you are attracted to signs, symbols, numbers, patterns, signature hills, shapes. In other words, you are attracted to shapes and forms as a spirit. Okay? In this physical world, you love dealing with firm things, firm breasts. You love dealing with forms. She has a big booty. You love looking at good, sturdy, physical. He has a physical body. I like him. I'm looking for a man who is 6'6", but well muscular, well made. So in this world, we deal with physical things, firm, shape, force, something that is sturdy, hard, physical, because you are in the 3D. Okay? But who created that? If this world is ruled by Satan, as you say, so who created the forms? Who created the shapes? Who created the firmness? Okay? Who created those beautiful things that you admire or you desire? Okay? Who created it? It's a question I'm asking you. Todo ibuku ria ne okureta wega muno ati this world is ruled by Satan. Tini ndauga na ibuku. Owe mwenyewe ukajira ati the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Tini ndauga no ibuku ria kuri rakwira. Okay? Me, I know how to read the book, so I know how to go behind the scenes. Arenda gutwara Proverbs utume ejeretha ici nawe. So, when we atiriri ati witigirite kindu giothe utoyo uria kihana, aka you fear death. Okay? Now, you fear snakes. Dumenya akire tuma witigire nyoka, wa mbere witigira nyoka tondiri maguru, koguo ndeto ciao citire maguru. So it's an animal that has no base, no foundation, no legs. So you fear anything that reminds you of that low energy of the snake, something that cannot stand on its own ground. That is why you fear the snake. You don't fear the snake at tondu no ikurume. Gui na nyoka niki gikuruma muno, ni nyoka kana ni gui. Of course dagi makuga ati ni nyoka tondu ikuruma okue. Ona nyoka ndikuruma gogakua ni undu wa thumu. Okua tondu anya ni nyoka, wamenya kiria gia kuruma gitire na maguru na gitire na shape. Okay? Shout out to all the people who get conned out of these fake snake venom nonsense. Now, in actual sense, okay, you fear anything that has no shape. You fear anything that has no fame. Ndungĩenda kũnyua njohi ũtũrage ũkomete mũtaro. Ndungĩenda kũnyua njohi wĩmĩagĩre ũheagwo kĩoro. So you fear that. You cannot see yourself in that situation of gũthiĩ atũranyua njohi nginya ũgethira kĩoro. You fear being a cripple. Tondu ngenda ku imagine ati no okorwo githi na wheelchair. Shout out to Brian, is Mr. Chairman. Tagwo Mr. Chairman, mumona nake tuthiete concerts. Shout out to that strong spirit, okay? Abled differently or disabled differently, whichever comes first. Kino kira kia muthenya ungi. So where ndungenda gwikora we wheelchair inene weremetwo. So you fear that energy. We ugisemania na mundu muguruki ginya no mutuire mata. Ehera muguruki o tu kwenda kabi. So you fear that which has no shape, it has no forming, it has no shape. That you fear that which has no form. Kindu gitari na form nitole form. Mundu agikara mundu akurutagira form ndwenda goro wake. Awenda ruta form kanuthu no ni eguraga. Awenda gura kindu adukorago na form. Anything that has no form you don't want. Anything that is not physically beautiful, you don't want. So, ugisemania na mundu disabled, disfigured, ati niuro riake ri haha, na kuo gutu gwake kwi haha, na ritho naryo ri haha. It's something that you are horrified about. You are like, oh my God. Okay, because it has no shape. It has no form. Follow me. It is not beautiful physically. So, who created that form? Ugathie bugoini, ugathie thigira, ugetigira kuingira bugoini. Ni uretigira kuingira bugoini. Uretigira gwitirwo bugo. Tondu ni kirio kwirwo ri ni kindu gitari na shape, nĩ kĩndũ gĩtarĩ na form ũkwĩrwo ĩ haha rĩ hena mori na no nginya mwĩke kaũndũ na gaka so ndũrenda kwĩrwo kĩndũ kĩu gĩtarĩ na form tondũ in your mind you are stuck on the physical, you are stuck on something that has shape, it's beautiful, it's firm, all the way to having beautiful churches. You have to go to church in a car, you need a pulpit, you need beautiful clothes, all that has shape and form. And who's the ruler of this world? And who created that physical world? Now, there's nothing wrong with enjoying life. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy. Allow me to enjoy myself. Thou shalt not cast stones at Jegawa Mudhaka. That's my commandment. Unda yako. Who said you cannot create something, yet every day we look around, we see people creating new worlds with new rules and regulations. Who said you can't create your own thing? You are not the creation, you are the creator. It's only that you are busy not creating. You are busy lost. You are busy following. You are not creating anything. You are no longer content creators. Kwanza wewe mwana umehati na we content creator TikTok aturedo blow. You don't need to be a content creator. What will happen? Muthenyo mogokira ukagotire TikTok. We need plumbers. Ego kwina thina wa plumber tareu. Ujega muthaka arikia video no gagore vivo na ukugetha odekere mai. To plumber tinyoneki. Na plumber yonekera ari ya anam and a leg. You are busy creating content. You should be a plumber. Cause every day nyumba sira kwa muthenya. Every day apartments, every day proti maguta every day uzinwira utakerira wa gwikira mai na mai matikaigana kwa magutura maturikaga utura usajagia pressure utura uthite kuruta ya roko. Come on now, that is what you should be doing, not content creating, because content creation can be taken away from you, but those kids cannot be gone. No mokire muthenyo mwigo gutire na YouTube ruwe ndukari arigi ruwe ndukanywa rigi uwe no wathira ndukioe mukwa weite amukwa weite ugiokira wakore ati nduri na TikTok no wathira. And shout out to Andy Davis. I like what Andy Davis is doing on TikTok. Ne jamore okaga kumakeuga koinera na style kamwe, the same signature style. He doesn't even do what he's pulling. He's drawing a sigil, a very powerful sigil. That is why he's at 1.2 million followers already. He's doing without knowing. Without even him knowing what he's doing a sigil. Aso akagaturia maru akaruta kahoa akauma umete above the horizon abatite na ihoa. No ihoa represented kiwe. Do you know what? I call rose flower ne o heago ohikini a rose flower. And Andy Davis is finishing with a rose flower, gifting people small. Do you know the power of gifting? He's gifting people loves. He's gifting people hugs. He's gifting people in the market, surprising women, entertaining them. Now that gift has to be repaid. The power of exchange. By default, TikTok has to take him, get you to 2 million followers, and now he can start being paid for that thing. You always have to give. Shout out to Soul Group. Soul Group, you know yourself. It's a she, a queen. She sent this mic. So the podcast, the videos, the sound is about to get better. Soul Group donated this mic to Jegawa Mudhaka all the way from the US. Now the power of exchange. So this video is officially sponsored by gift. I'm not going to give you her name. Toys. Wanaendelea nataka ukaje gawa mudhaka. Now back to the video. Okay, you must write disclaimer, but you have to show gratitude. So the microphone from the left, right, up, down, center of my heart, and on behalf of the whole Soul Group, Nidayo. Tutigete sound card. We're going to get a sound card. Then we get, a few things. Then we'll be there. Okay? Now, So anything that has no shape makes you fear. A deformed person, mudohete, todai na shape re, eotureta shape re, he's not beautiful. You fear him. So, no akenyita kile gitumaga andu mauge the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Because once you learn that you fear things with no shape and form, you start realizing that that is who God is. God is when you fear something. Okay? So that which you fear is that which is godly energy. Are you getting me? It's not about that being God. So that which you fear is that which has more godly energy. Nikionaga all these supporting COJs korogwa feed the children. That's why those bodies have so much money. Okay? Because you are fearing people, you are helping people who are deformed, cerebral palsy, people walking on crutches, people paralyzed from the head down, so they have no shape, they have no form. Because shape and form and physicality is of this world. And someone gave it meaning. And the ruler of this world is Satan. And Satan is not the Satan you are thinking about. Satan is an opposing thought. Every time you have an opposing thought, that's being demonic. That's being a Satan. Okay? Rugaje wesi ati Satan yati aragarwa andu haria mwacoragirwo ati na keihuri. Okay? Izo ni ngano. Okay? Icio ni ngano cia marimu. Ona ndutire andu matari ngano ciao cia marimu. So you pay attention to your ngano cia marimu. Iria uraheo ni Njenga wa Muthaka. Tiga uka kuheo ngano cia marimu stara make sense. Okay? I am making more sense than ngano icio thiete kuheo cia marimu. Okay? Now, kenyone. 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 Gwandikite vasi yoku. Mwana kwa dato ina tathire gwandikite vasi. Yeah. Did you see where I put that paper? I had written the verse in because there's some knowledge there. Aga ikare toginya. Okay? Wani we ita bogoreu. Oh, you know. At the Proverbs 9, fear of the Lord is beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. So, oh my God. So, Proverbs 9:0 says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. So when you have the knowledge of the Holy One, a whole, when you have the knowledge of what is in that whole, when you have a knowledge of that the one that is making things looking scary is the one that is God. Fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. So when you have knowledge, getting to the edge of that knowing from saying no, then you get to know what? You get to get understanding. So that means, okay? That means that wewe witigagira guthie mbugu-ini, wewe no witigirite guthie haria Ngai ari. Wewe witigagira guitirwo mbugu, wewe no witigirite haria Ngai ari. Nona hau igua hena guoya. Hau igua ni harahinywo mburi, wewe no witigirite haria ungihonera, haria hakugiaga kuhona. Ni hau witigagira guthie. Ni hau deformed ati gutu gwake kwi haha, ritho riake ri haha, ukigwa ni mundu wina guoya, ukona ni kionja ndenda mundu uhite, something that has no shape, no form. Because in this world that you say that the ruler of this world is Satan, because in this world, he who gives those titles importance, you want something who is shapely. I want a shapely woman with a small waist, big boobs and a big ass, you know. You want a muscular man with guns and chest and everything. Form, shape, physical, something sturdy, something you can see, something you can make sense. that is not godly. Because God is that which you cannot understand or see. The scary part, the mystics, the mystics, everything behind and hidden. All the way to the Wìtigiraga na Wìtirwo Bogo. Okay? Now, tume hau, shout out to Mundu wothe waitaga Bogo, shout out to you, shout out to mundu wothe mundu mugo waitaga Bogo, Gana ni Bogo cia Kirira. Utarani, shout out to Monagatho. You are going to do beautiful things coming week, initiating our boys into adulthood. Shout out to everyone, wherever they are. Shout out to you, the parents. Shout out to you. That's a big step. That is initiations. In Gikuyu, we don't have circumcision. We have initiation. That is an initiation. It's an initiating rite. Anything that is an initiation is a covenant. Nikigogona. Na muikuno wa magogona. So shout out to you, wherever you are. Onanide muthuri oruthetie. Okay? Now, and that was how many years ago? That was 4 years ago. Exactly 4 years ago. A time like now, but at the end of the year. So I did it last year. I would have done it December. Okay? Fall season. Everything has to fall. Nikimaru wa hali aditheba. Mitege itakiro. Jacaranda. Miti ni mahuti raita. Miti othe ni mahoe raita. Eharerie guthi into hibernation. Tweterere spring. Kuria Europe ni baravu. Nyamo ni kuhitha cirehitha. Ithu guku no ikonde turagwithia fall season initiation. Nigetha ciuka kumira cikaumĩrania na spring. Okay? New year. Not the new year you celebrate. Yo ni yao. Yo ni yao na Gregory. Yo ni calendar yao na Gregory. The last time I checked gutugutire Gregory. The only Gregory Isaacs. Rest in peace Gregory Isaac. That is the only Gregory I know. You Gregory okay. Do you Gregory Isaacs? Rest in peace to Gregory Isaacs. Please, one more time. Anymore. Hako daisha dari theru. Ama inagira ginya night nurse. My night nurse. Where? Only you can quench this attack, this heart desire, the care energy. Only the night nurse can do that. Shout out to the night nurses who work the night shift and all the other nurses. Now, so, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. No shape and form as a physical spirit and everything has whoever made it. Who gave it meaning? Who gave a house meaning? That if you don't have a big house, you feel like you have no meaning. So he who gives a certain status meaning, that if you don't have a PhD, people look at you different. So who gives that shape and form and thing and physicality all the way to gakovia kagako inamyo negatwekire ginya physical all the way to wekira kigown keu all that physicality and give it meaning, because whoever gave that meaning is the owner of that intellectual property rights. And the last time I checked, Dani na betri go jump start no, and I need to go. So ne dikiriga no dakinya break daikara ginyete break ru isisio disaster no ne go ki jumps de na jump as go tigia gari ko ni jumps. It's only that my time now, I have to finish this video to ruguru magi anyume tukireka gyoguo. So kokimerekia na ihenya nigetha ge jump start ru. So bugore da kura nikiru. So runo amenya ate kindu kiregeta na shape and form nikiri mwene na no mwene intellectual. No, there's nothing evil about having money. Get as much money as you can. Get the best of everything in this world as you can, as long as you don't get lost in that desire, unless you use it as a keyword gayako iriatia ako hegere waido sio the woko the. It's always about a balance. As long as draw there are best is your kono hado ganago ikaorure, it's okay. You can go in a private jet. It's okay. You can own anything that you want in this world. It's okay. It's for your descended sons and daughters. It's for your descended thoughts and feelings that will come after you. A dynasty. Okay? Just like the other dynasties, you should create your own dynasty. There's nothing like praising other people's dynasty. How about you create your own dynasty? Dynasty. How about you create your own dynasty? Can be done. People do it. Start your own dynasty. Okay? Start your own dynasty. Then once you start your own dynasty, you don't have to keep competing for other dynasties. Now you are someone. You can live a dynasty. Kamawa Ngai dynasty. The dynasty of somebody Kyoko. What Simon Kyoko known? Wanyoro Wanja, a dynasty. Huh? Okay? Wanyoro Wanja dynasty. Okay? More Wajega, a dynasty. Dynasty Regiskino na Eskainos Yakurumati Kuraga no dynasty. Jenga Mudaka dynasty. What was Jenga Mudaka known for? That is my dynasty. Create your own dynasty. They don't tell you this. And dynasty is a virtue and principle that even when you go to the other worlds, they see you as a dynasty. When the demons see me, they see me as a dynasty. They can't deal with me. Dynasty. Yeah, soul group. Leave him alone. The same way mwera gira do no nisi na cia dynasty do ye gari ka do na ni mahitukire uregwa choro urigithagia ginya gari pavement ni kiwe acio ni ashimiwa to mena dynasty. Come on now. And this is what you are not supposed to know. This is why a lot of these things become forbidden knowledge. Tikirera ki ado othe, okay? We can only talk about a few things on the screen. Once we start going with the podcast and meetups and everything, we can speak of other things. Okay? Ndayo, each one teach one. So, let me get someone to jumpstart me. Todea gitengera. Twabe tutirihere hau. No wenu wamenya kirituma witigire ki. Witigire Ngai. Tondu Ngai ni kirige. Ni kindu utara understand. No, that is not how. No, gucia no wanyi turadirauga gikwira. The ruler of this world is Satan. Yet you know that in this world you care about big asses, you care about big cars, you care about assets, forms, shapes and sizes. And someone gave them meaning. Nithayo. Gusia nithayo. Gusia bogo ne igira. Degekode na igira. So let me jumpstart this car. Kuma gitina kia ngoro yakwa ngamwenda inyuothe. Ndimwendete muno na nithayo. Nyone nywe mujitaga njuke ndimuririkanie maundu maya, you know, you summon me to remind you as your archangel. Ugarehe na ango egio ni itagwo ango. An arch is an angle. Okay, open the door, a small arch. Utoni mwaje kujega mudhakareta archangel. When you open something, you arch it open. Arch your legs open. Can you arch your legs open, my darling? So it's an arch, a church arch, something that you open, okay? Now, when you open that thing, you bring in another angle to that thing, the same story. Now you can see that Proverbs from another angle. Now you see why you fear Lord. You see now why you fear the Lord, because there's a known from another angle. So I'm the archangel wa ukurehero osio jegawa mudhaka. I explain myself, and thou shalt not hate the messenger. And thou shalt not cast stones at passers-by. These are the commandments in our gold. So you can share Jitawa Modoniwa Kamau na Nithayo. Nithayo Skylab Crop Care Modoniwa Kamau. Welcome to the live. Gregor Wìtigiraga, aka Wìtigiraga, General Wìtigiraga. He died from he got lost in a desire. That which you love may end up killing you. Okay? That's why you need a balance. Don't get too lost in a desire. You get too lost in a desire, you start using drugs. Now you overdose, now you die. AKA, that which you love may end up killing you. It's always about a balance. There's nothing good in this life and nothing bad. It's always about the laws, the 7 hermetic principles of polarity. Everything vibrates, everything has an opposite. All those. Okay? We see no the jam started to give you. Only that mwenenyaga atore akogegagia na iradimo na nyumba yaku. That's a beautiful song. You know the house. Nyumba, waigua ni nyumba, umenya nyumba, not just the building, is the people surrounding you. Na nyumba, ni waroka ritwa kumba, nyumba, waigua mundu ucio ni kiumbani, hani haroka umba. So nyumba, ona tuina vata na physical part, tuina vata neyo ba. Okay? Ba. As a consonant, as a frequency. Ukaigua baru. Ukaigua bage. Ni kindu kina wirigo. Bage, no nginya utumure hau thiini ukore cirarite mbegu na ngamu twahuthagira tukamita spirit guru na maundu mau mangi. Ukaigua baru, baru no nginya cirige the ribs. Ni undu wa frequency yo ya ba. All the way to having a bag. Nginya gioka githungu no nginya ko ni kindu kirarangira kiri okuite mabuku gaikia bag. Ni undu wa frequency yo ya ba. Koguo waigua nyumba yaku mundu amirongoreria wega arakwira ba iyo yaku, and that ba is the frequency that you should pay attention to. Ukaigua ni abaga kwa ba no nginya hoke ba, you are giving it structure, something that can protect something. Nithayo. So understand the etymology of the words, aka nikurikirira, nikuri ruthiomi, nikuri usani, na nikuri kwa njira guhindiciete academic language. Todo tau Gikuyu ni culture, no language ya Gikuyu ni Kikuyu, Gikuyu language. So in that culture we have a language. So still language is a way of communication, it's still left brain. Na nikyo rakora ginya Mugikuyu ena thiomi, the same way you see Proverbs in the Bible, in the title, their title. Ugoka kwanyu wakora ni kuri thiomi, ni kuri kugwatio dai, ni kuri ngano, ni kuri gerekano, ni kuri jino. Icio ciothe ni categories cia language, aka giving logic and meaning to things. That is the left side of the brain, okay, or that L and language, because we shouldn't even have language, because that which can be understood need not be said. Ndirabatara gukwira uhe mai aiko no njuke ngwikio niwamenya ni mai ndirenda. So that even didn't need a language. Ndirabatara ginya language. So that just shows you how language is low. And ikyo ginya ena L, left brain, Lucifer, bringer of light, low, lie, live, kindu gingikweherera, L, energy, na ni mugwanja komete. Now, na ni 7 ya rugama ya hugura maundu maingi muno. So once you understand how we created the language of the gods, ha tugire oguo niki riu we ndurauga ha heretwo na asa, ndurauga ati kiguya kiinukiire nyina asa. Riu we uramenya kiria giatumire tuge kiguya kiinukiire nyina niki, tugathi he the virtues and principles. Kiguya kiinukiire nyina, nyina no, nyina ni haria hena shelter. Nyina niwe wamurerire, niwe wamuongithagia, niwe muhumbagira, niwe irigo. Iyo niyo nyina, nyina to nginya uciare. Nikyo igua ngari yo ni nyina ya ciothe, aka can cover a lot on that space or whatever you are talking about. Now, wamenya ate kiguya kiinukiire nyina ri, ukamenya mararia oro wa kiguya yathire hare hena structure, yathire gwicokaniria ringi, yacokire karimu-ini, yacokire na mucie kimenye. Okay? Nakyo kiguoya, guoya maguoya oguo, kiguoya twina bata na frequency ya guoya niki. Guoya no umunyuke, ukaigua ni ramunyukire njoya, gukunira munyirwo njoya. So handu hena ritwa guoya, kiguoya, uoya, haroka guplakwo, something is being plucked off. The chicken nira munyirwo mathagu. So kiguoya kiinukire nyina, the energy is you can get plucked there. Hau ni ukukunywo muno hau, hapo utachunwa sana ukiinukira nyina. That tiga kuona nyina muguciari, no, ugithia hare hena shelter. You went where there is shelter to start again. You went got alone to start again. You went got some friends to help you. Nyina tiga kuona nyina atiru nyina koinainia mwana ucio ndetagwo nyina, etagwo mutumia. Agia mwana tukuga niwe nyina woria, aka niwe wena energy ya kumenyera mwana twakora mwana vore kindu kia mbere tutiuragia mutumia wa muciirite tukaga eko nyina ekure wagu ni gukorwo akimunyita guoko ndagakire vara ekure wagu ni gukorwo akimurera ekure wena responsibility ya mwana uyu oka gutuia matunda thoko eko nyina. It's a virtue and principle tondu ona nyina agikorwo tu muciarite physically ona agikorwo ku adapt mwana tugiraga ucio retwo niwe nyina niwe nyina. This is the mother agoka muko aya nikimatahanaine no akumu adapt no niwe nyina no woete the virtues and principles of nyina. So kiguya kino keire nyina. When you get too plucked, when life becomes too hard, you can ask for help. Thayo. It's that easy. It's that simple. Ono wawo ni kuni jump startira. Thayo.